And that whilst your purpose
that you've signed up to and we share together is to be your best in all you do.
And greatness can only be measured by the difference between before you showed up and after you showed up. If I look at the number of people whose lives have been transformed by your voice, that's how we measure your greatness.
Okay, welcome everyone to class. And this is Online Visibility 101. We're going to talk about etiquette plus all you need to start and thrive as you deliver online. And I'm excited because I've been a part of Speak for Gold for ever, since forever. I was part of the first class in 2012. That's where Simi and I first met, and that's when my mentorship journey with FD started. And truly, today people call me the Sparkle Queen, and they talk about the sparkle effect, but there is no sparkle effect without Fela Dorotoye. He showed me what I could do with my voice. And over the next hour, I am going to show you how you can leverage live videos to bless the world with the gift of your voice. And I'm going to start here. Anyone can be great for a minute. Anyone can be great for a minute. And we're not looking for that kind of greatness. We're looking for people who are going to impact the world even beyond their time on earth. People who, even after they're gone, we're still celebrating them. There are days that are in honor of them because of the impact that they had in the world. Maya Angelou says, people will forget what you said. People will never forget how you made them feel. Now, we say this a lot when it comes to communication and networking in person, but with COVID, we're getting used to the new normal where we're spending a lot more time online as against in physical meetings. Yes, there are places where physical meetings are now happening, but we're still spending a lot more time online. And I want you to know that people still want to experience this. People still want to feel special around you. People still want to feel connected to you and to your message. And the truth is, what we say or do has an impact on how people feel. Choosing to serve your audience online should be no different, all right? So what is etiquette? We're talking about conventions and norms of social behavior, showing respect for others, an accepted way of conducting yourself, being honest and trustworthy. I was having a conversation with someone today, and she was sharing how at some point she zoned out of a particular social media platform because she was tired of, people being unreal. And it's what it is. I mean, social media, you got to give it to a whole lot of people who just put things that they want people to see, things that they're not. And so when you want to come online and really leverage the platform, a lot of you might be online already, no doubt, but then there's a difference between being online and leveraging the platform in a way that you are able to impact your world. Of course, the language of manners. So let's go deeper about online visibility. Now, when you hear online visibility, I don't want you thinking complication. I like to make things simple. Because when I started my journey, I was a stay-at-home mom. I didn't even like social media. I didn't understand it. I didn't think it was necessary. And so I couldn't even be bothered with a lot of tech stuff. So when I say online visibility, please don't think of this. This is nothing like what I'm trying to explain tonight. Instead, I want you to find your phone, unless you're using your phone for this class, and I want you to just wave it at me, because this right here, thank you. I see Tolu waving. Who else is waving? Let me see if I can get like a speaker view, or rather everyone. Okay. Yes, just wave it at me. I see you. You're actually waving everything. Yes, that's all. That's all you need. A smartphone and internet connection. That's all. So no, nothing fancy, okay? Live streaming video offers you seemingly endless possibilities for connecting with your audience. Now, according to Facebook, users are 3 times as likely to watch a live video as compared to a non-live video. So my plug, my spark, my jam is live streaming because it's something that I have tested and it is proven. And so permit me to share some of that with you tonight. But the principles also stand if you have to do recorded video. The major difference is just one is real time and the other is recorded, meaning you can edit, you can do all the fancy stuff. But with live streaming, you're going live, it's raw, it's real, it's just as you are. Okay. Now, the first step to using live video marketing to grow your business, to grow your brand, is to get started. So I want to know in the comments, how many people are currently not going live? So maybe you've never gone live, or you've started and you stopped, or you don't really even understand what the heck we're talking about. Please go right ahead and let me know in the comments. And check in the comments who here is using live videos and who is not. Please go right ahead and let me know in the comment. Not live, haven't gone live. Timmy Topa says, I go live once a month. I do, but not consistent. Gone live on my personal page. Someone said never. Not yet, never. Just once. I've not used live video, but recorded. Okay, great. Have never gone live. Only when interested. Not yet. Done many lives. Well done. I've gone live just once. You made mine possible. Thank you for that. Never considered it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I want to talk to Millionaire Boss Lady. She said, I've never considered it. And, I ask because I find it fascinating that even now, when you would want to think that everybody's live, that there's someone out there who has never considered it. So let's go back a little bit. I want to share my story with you, how I started on Periscope. When I came online, October 11th, 2015, again, Periscope was just a few months in. People would come on the world map to find who is live, and they would see me and say, right now, you're the only one who is live in Africa. So there was no Instagram live, there was no Facebook live. It was quite scary, to be honest, because this was me. I really didn't even know what to do, but I was intrigued. I was curious, but I was also willing to invest in those who were already on that path. And I came up with a quote, which has become a famous tagline today: why be local when you can be global? Because I realized that with the touch of a button, I could connect with the world and the world could come to me. Now, before I started my journey, this was all I knew a Periscope to be. This was it. I had no idea that it was an app. And in case you're wondering, it's actually an app, the way you have Facebook Live and Instagram. And that's an image of it right here. That's the logo. So when you type in Periscope on Google, when you see this, that is the app. And this is the world map I'm talking about. So October 11th, 2015, my journey began. Within 6 months of showing up consistently, my channel trended. And here you can see a screenshot from my friend Azania Noah. She's in New York, and she was the first person to send me a message to say, congratulations, I saw your channel is trending on the Periscope app. I'm so happy for you. You truly deserve it. But the truth is, I never saw this coming. And just a few months earlier, I had written my first book, which became an Amazon bestseller. Now, I'm sharing all of this because I need you to know that it is a world of endless possibilities. And I want you to type that in the comments: endless possibilities, endless, it's endless. Today's a very special day, and I'm going to share why in a little bit, but I want you to put that in the comments: endless possibilities. Endless possibilities. Come on, put it in there, because I want you to believe it. Endless possibilities. So whatever you can imagine right now, whatever, like you want to speak at the UN, you want to speak on the TED Global stage, you want to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Oh, I'm telling you, this is the journey. This is the beginning of the journey, because there's something about the visibility that live videos give you. There's something about the real-time interaction. There's something powerful that happens where you are in the comfort of your location and you're able to impact the world with your voice. In the beginning, God said, be fruitful, multiply. There's more, but I'm just going to start here and stop here. So be fruitful. When God said, be fruitful, it's because there's seeds that he has put on your inside. When he said multiply, he expects you to produce. Oh, now I'm going to add more. He expects you to produce. That is multiplying. When he said replenish, now replenish is about multiplying that which you've produced. And I can promise you, this is what social media, digital media platforms can do for you. If it was today the Bible was written, it would be, be fruitful, multiply, and leverage live videos and replenish the earth. If the Bible was written today, I'm not kidding, true story. That's exactly what will be there. Okay, so endless possibilities. Within a short time, I got my first feature in The Guardian. They came looking for me. So I'm telling you about something that allows you to be sought after. And that's something FD talks about. Look, there's a difference when you are seeking after and when you are being sought after. You become sought after. When I got this message to be featured, I was like, I don't even live in Lagos. And they said, don't worry, send us your pictures. We will send the questions. When you're done, we will send it back to you, review. And I became a cover girl, 2016. Endless possibilities. Today, I have spoken, Simi read my profile. In the last 3 years, I've spoken on 4 continents. Guys, I'm still a stay-at-home mom. I still work from home, but I have clients in over 20 countries and counting. It's getting a lot more than that now. I need to count again. And you're wondering perhaps how. What I'm about to share with you is exactly what I used. Again, this is tested and proven. Last year in 2019, I got to speak at the Women Economic Forum in New Delhi, India. This is like the UN Women for Women in Business. And I received my first international award. I've had the privilege of seeing some of the 7 wonders of the world, visibility. And it will shock you to know that a lot of all these engagements came because someone watched me on Instagram Live. Someone watched me on Facebook Live. Sought after. I want you to put that in the comments. Sought after. Sought after. Someone's putting UN, White House, Nobel laureate, TED, Efficiency 320. Yes, Eden. Endless possibilities. Sought after. Thank you so much, everyone. Sought after. That is the goal tonight. I want to show you how you are going to be sought after. I'm giving you the keys, literally in your hands, free of charge. Same 2019, like last year was the year. It was the year. I got another award in Dubai in November. I became a brand ambassador. I was at New York Fashion Week. I became a 2-time TEDx speaker. So my first TEDx was in 2016. 2019, I got invited again to speak, this time at TEDx Providence. Right here, legit.ng, found my post on Instagram, picked up the news. Nobody called me. Nobody called me till today. Nobody has called me from legit.ng. I was on Google and I saw my picture and I froze and I looked. Naomi Osemedua, only African to speak at the 8th TEDx Providence 2019 in USA. What shocked me about this feature was the fact that when I opened up the article, in the middle, I saw something that looks like Instagram. I was like, it's not possible. I clicked on it and it took me straight to my Instagram page. If you understand what PR is, you will know that these things don't come cheap. But they don't even ask. They just pick the article and they do the feature. How will it be for you to wake up and see yourself on the cover of the magazine, not local now, but even international? How would it be like to get a call from CNN, to get a call from BBC, to get a call from, give it to me, from Forbes, from Time Magazine? How is it going to feel? Please, somebody talk to me tonight. Are my people here? Are my people here? Talk to me tonight. Talk to me. Describe the feeling. Describe that feeling when you get that call, when you get that message in your DM to say, oh, we've been watching you live and we just want to let you know that we would love to feature your story on CNN. We would love to feature you on BBC Women. Talk to me. Talk to me. Because I need you to see it. I told you, it's endless possibilities, but you have to see it first. It's as far as your eyes can see. I can't see it for you. 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 I could not have imagined this. I became a cover girl for Vanguard Allure, Vanguard Arcade. TW told Today's Woman had an exclusive interview. They called it Women We Love. I mean, like, seriously, it's mind blowing. And again, I'm showing you all of this so that you see it's possible. So I'm not here to give you theory or what doesn't work or what has not worked. It has worked. It continues to work. Even for my clients, it has worked for me and it will work for you. I want you to put that in the comments. It will work for me, but you've got to be willing to do the work. Someone said tears of joy. I'm telling you, it's powerful. It's powerful. And, you know, beyond all of this, it's truly the impact. It's truly the impact. It's knowing that from the comfort of my home, I can touch a button and I can have the world listen to that which I carry. I can have the world, you know, be changed and be transformed by the gold that I carry. You don't understand what this means. You don't understand what this means. This is what it is. It's impact. I have a signature program called Backstage to Center Stage, and truth be told, backstage to center stage is really my journey. And I would often say, you blaze that trail on the path of service. It's all of this is not because we want to pepper anybody. I don't even believe in that. I am of the opinion that we are salt and we are light. And so if you want to be a part of any gang, it's not the pepper them gang, it's the salt and light gang. And so you must understand what salt does. You must understand what light does. You must know that when there is darkness, and there is darkness in the world, people are confused, people are overwhelmed, people are depressed. I was at the gym today and I saw the news. I don't usually watch the news, but they had the news at the gym, so I had to see. And I noticed that Europe is going through another round of lockdown, and they were complaining that a lot of people are dealing with loneliness. Look, you don't have a problem. You don't have a money problem. You just need your eyes to open to the solutions that you carry and how to reach those who need that which you carry. Because there are people who are losing sleep over that which you can do in your sleep. And I want you to put that down in the comments. There are people who are losing sleep tonight over that which you can do in your sleep. People are not sleeping tonight. They are wondering, where am I going to get the answer to this? How am I going to figure this out? How am I going to take my business to the next level? But that's something you can do in your sleep, easy peasy, no stress, never to be caught on fresh. People are losing sleep over that which you can do in your sleep. And today's special, and I want to say this because some of you might not know a little bit of my background story. 20 years ago today, I ran away from home. So today is my 20th anniversary. And it's funny because people are like, Naomi, you're so weird. People celebrate their wedding anniversaries, their birthdays, and you're celebrating 20 years of running away from home. And it's a celebration because this was something that was meant to destroy me. This was something that so just a little quick background. I ran away from home this day 20 years ago. I was 22 years old. By the age of 31, I was already a single mom. I was divorced and I had become a victim of domestic abuse. And so this girl right here, at some point, you know, I was written off. Nothing good is ever going to come out of this one. So perhaps now you might understand why it is such a big deal for me to show you how far I have come in the last 5 years simply by leveraging the power of something you have in your hands. A smartphone and internet connection is all I needed to get started. It's still all I use. Yes, you can throw in the fancy lights and the lapel microphone, but this is it. This right here is how I am changing the world. So I want to ask you tonight, what do you have in your hands? Talk to me in the comments. What do you have in your hands? What do you have in your hands? What do you have in your hands? Someone said the question God asked Moses, and he's asking you tonight. Perhaps some of you need to understand tonight that there's something you carry and that the world is waiting. And so enough of all the excuses. And I'm gonna go deeper into all of the things you need to get started. And Again, it's a very emotional day for me because I'm looking back and here I am on such a coveted platform and I'm wondering how did I get here? 20 years ago today, I was running away from home and that journey almost destroyed my life. Story for another day. Let's go. Let's get into class. So a little bit about how it started. So I saw this recently and I thought I would throw this in. October 11th was our 5th year anniversary. This was when I started on Periscope, and just a couple of weeks ago, for our 5th year anniversary, we were on the billboards at Times Square, New York. So this is how it started and how it's going. Not bad at all for someone who started by just hitting the go live button on her phone. Have I shown you enough possibilities? Now, can I show you how to do this? Because I felt it was important for me to show you what is possible, not something you read in a book. Like, this is me, real flesh and flesh and blood, right? This is my skin. You can hear me hitting, so this is not a mannequin. I'm here. It's real. It's real. So we started on Periscope TV, not bad. 5 years later, we're on Times Square, New York. All right. So now tell me, where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself? Where are those for the UN? Where are those for TED Global? Come and give me all the big stages. Talk to me. Forbes, Times. Let's go. Eden, where are you? Put it in there. I want to see what you see right now. TED Global. Thank you, Tombra. Forbes, UN, TED Global, World Bank. Come on now. Forbes, UN, TED Global, UN, TED Speaker, TED Global, UN, Oprah, Forbes. Yes, 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 yes. I see it. Put it in there. And I want to show you exactly how that is going to happen. Leadership flows to the one who knows. Leadership flows to the one who knows. I've asked you already, what do you carry? What is in your hands? You know something, but it's not enough for you to know it. If you're not being seen and heard, it is as good as you not existing in the first place. I'm going to say that again for the people at the back. It doesn't matter what you can do. It doesn't matter what you know. It doesn't matter what is in your hands. If you're not being seen and heard, it is as good as you not existing in the first place. According to the Forrester research, 1 minute of video is equivalent to 1.8 million words. 1 minute of video. Just in case you were wondering, what is she talking about? Can I just write a blog post? Yes, you can, my darling. But while you're writing your blog post and I do 1 minute of video, you would have to write 1.8 million words to match the effect of just one video, 1 minute of my video. So now there are various options. I started on Periscope, but there's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's Twitter, there's LinkedIn, there's Snapchat. We've got platforms like Zoom, there's Webinar Jam. There's so many options, so you don't have an excuse to not show up. Did you know that Facebook generates 8 billion, yes, with a B, video views on an average day? The demand for video is here and it is growing. Someone said video is the future. I say live video is the future of that future. And you might be here saying, you know what, Naomi, I hear you. This sounds great. Well done. Congratulations. But I am scared. And this is one of my clients, and she had all that reservation as well, because she was so afraid. She was like, I'm not showing up, but we got to a place where we killed that fear. And I'm so proud of the work that she's doing today. So fear it's okay to be afraid. But tonight, I want you to also feel that fear and instead let that fear be the fuel that you will use to step out from where you are to the next level. So what do you need to get started? I said this before, smartphone and internet connection. However, it's important for you to focus on the quality of your live videos. Right now, everyone's doing live, so you might want to pay a little bit of attention, and you have the excellent spirit in you. So excellence is needed on this journey. so that you can stand out. So it's okay for you to purchase a tripod or a stabilizer to ensure that your videos are stable in case you have to move. Shaky content is not really the very best. And if you really want to go live, I would suggest you get a tripod so that you can have and enjoy hands-free moments. Also, lighting is great, especially when it's, in the evening like this. It's past, it's almost 8 p.m. here in Nigeria. So if I turned off my lights, you will not see me this clearly. So it's important that you invest in lighting. However, I have a simple hack. So when I started for the first 1 year plus, I believe, I didn't have any fancy lights. I would usually go live during the day. This is a simple hack. So what you need to do is just make sure if you go live during the day, I see a lot of people go live and they turn their back toward against the window. No, when you go live during the day, you don't need lights. If you want to go live for the next 1 year without investing in anything, just go live during the day and make sure you are in front of the window. It's going to give you such a beautiful, I call it a sun kiss, and the quality is going to be so amazing. So this is a simple hack for you. And if you appreciate it, please let me know in the comments that you like the hack, because I'm ready to give you more. I'm ready to give you more hacks. Someone said, like, how am I going to go live? Okay, I see you. Don't worry, I got you covered. So moving on. Using video in your growth strategy in 2020 will empower you to grow your database with engaged contacts and help you inevitably grow your business. So this is a growth hack for your business. Now, your mission is to ensure that your videos stand out and become your competitive advantage and give you the push you need to become the thought leader in your space. Remember, leadership flows to the one who knows. It's all about the positioning. And some of you might be wondering, but what do I really know? I'm just starting out. I'm just trying to get a hand of all that I'm supposed to be doing. Now, let me say this. Even if you feel you're just starting out or you're still trying to gain clarity, let's just assume you're at level 3. Let me tell you, there are people who are at level 0. There are people who are at level -5. There are people who are at level -10. So you at level 3, there's something you already know. So don't even give me that card, because I'm not buying it. That card of, Naomi, let me try to build this business first. No, build it with live videos. When I started, nobody knew me. I grew with everyone. And I think that's one of the most phenomenal things about my story. The fact that people literally saw me grow. They knew when I started. They saw when the first TEDx came. They saw when the features came. They saw when India happened. And it's like right before them, I was growing. And as I was growing, my price was growing. The money was growing. The money was growing. So grow. Don't be afraid to grow. It's the truth. Because some people feel, I got to be perfect. I have to, figure this out. No. Grow with your people. Be authentic. And I'm going to share that. I mean, we have a lot to cover. Exactly. Someone said, do not despise the days of little beginnings, because there will be such days. Let's look at some of the benefits for those of you who have never considered live videos. Perhaps maybe at this point, I may capture your interest. So benefits of using live videos: capture interest, become top of mind, be seen as an expert and authority in your niche and industry, and become top of mind. Let me share a quick story here. In 2017, I was pregnant with my daughter Sparkle. And on this regular day on Facebook, I just kept seeing, my name was just being mentioned everywhere. It just Naomi Osemedua, Naomi Osemedua, Naomi Osemedua. So I was wondering what's going on. So I followed the trail and I found out it was a post, and they were asking for a female speaker who was in Abuja. And I didn't know the organization. I didn't know all the people that were tagging me. But guess what? I was top of mind. Why? Because people were seeing me go live. People knew I was in Abuja. Many of those people, they've never heard me speak apart from the live session. Many of them might not have even known if I was speaking professionally, but they were recommending me. And after about 2 weeks, I get a DM and the guy says, well, Seems everyone's talking about you. And so he goes on to introduce himself and say he's a part of an organization called Hive Africa. So there is Hive Global, and this was Hive Africa. And he said, they need me to come speak. That was 2017. I was pregnant with my daughter. I didn't just speak 2017, 2018, they got me back there to speak. 2019, they got me back there to speak. As a matter of fact, in 2019, I was no longer just a speaker, but they brought me into the board of Hive Africa, simply for me being top of mind. All the people who tagged me in that post tagged me because I was that one person that they were seeing often, that one person that they could recommend. So I need to know on the day that people are looking for someone like you with all the solutions that you carry, are they going to find you? It's just a simple question. On the day that they're looking for people like you, someone like you, with all the solutions that you carry, are they going to find you on that day? Are they going to find you? 2020, we were meant to be in Accra, and because of COVID, the event has been moved to next year. Like they don't even. I'm a part of the team now. So from just coming to speak this year, I was meant to be the keynote speaker, and so it's now being moved to 2021. So this works. Again, you are seen as an expert and authority in your niche and industry. I'm going to give you more benefits, okay? Stay with me. How about reaching a wider audience, not just local, but global? These are some of the flyers from last year. I was speaking on top with the red top. This was me in Kano. When I went to speak at TEDx Providence, a few ladies who knew me from the days of Periscope, they live in Boston, and they organized a fireside chat in honor of me. So 3 days after my TEDx Providence, I was at Boston to speak. And it was powerful because all of these speaking engagements, I end up getting new clients. So you don't even understand. When I say endless possibilities, I mean it. And then, of course, in November, I was at NHN Meet and Greet in Dubai. And I can't even tell you what happens from all of these stages. That's another class. That's something under what I call my brand authority program, where I teach you how to not just use videos, but how to use videos to get booked on stages and how to get on those stages and convert those stages to clients. I once spoke on a free platform, of course, because they have found me online. From speaking on that platform, within 3 days, I made over 3.5 million. It was a free gig. And so I teach this in my brand authority program. I can tell you more about that at the end of this session. So again, attract media attention for free, get booked on stages around the world. These are ways to use live videos. Tell your brand story. So you're probably wondering, okay, Naomi, okay. How do I do this? What am I going to say? This is it. Tell your brand story. Conduct trainings. Host Q&A sessions. Take us behind the scenes. If you've got physical products, give us a sneak peek on Creation Day. If you don't have a physical product, talk us through your day and what goes on behind the scenes of whatever you do. Host interviews, collaborate with other businesses. I mean, this is one powerful thing about the FD tribe. You've got so many business owners from around the world, and you can collaborate. You can say, can I come on your platform and share my story with your audience? And then they can come on your platform the next week and share their business with your audience. There's so much, endless possibilities. Again, I want to see this. Yeah. So you can also bring a sales and marketing expert or a work-life balance expert or a coach. You can even bring people to say, come. An industry influencer, come and teach my people. Again, you're building your community and you're letting them know that you're there to serve them. You can take us on a tour during a live event. You can promote your own events. You can promote your courses. You can promote your trainings. You can do anything with live videos. Is any of this making sense so far? Let me check the comments. Let me see what you guys are saying. Yes to collaborations. I love that about being here. This is eye-opening, perfect sense. Thank you so much. Go right ahead and let me know if you're getting value. It's making great sense, a lot of sense, insightful, blown away. Thank you. Oh, Millionaire Boss Lady. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited because when I saw your comment, never considered it, I was like, I'm going to speak to this woman right here. Awesome. This is one of my clients from Ghana, and I love her story because she lost her job, and she had her reservations about showing up and how to get her message out there. Like, she just wrote her book. Like, I need to update this testimonial because right now her book is on Amazon. And one of the things that she caught from our session was me getting her to see herself as an authority in her field and the many things she could do with her story. She lost her job in a very, very, heavy way. And she was devastated for a long time. But today she has her brand and her message is kiss your job goodbye, like kiss it goodbye. You lose your job, you got fired, no problem, wipe your eyes. I'm going to show you what to do with that. And she's just doing an amazing work in Accra. So welcome to the new normal where your work now requires you to show up on camera. And so even if you're not an entrepreneur, maybe you have a 9 to 5. I mean, there are some days meetings will happen on Zoom. So again, this class applies to you. Let me quickly say this. All of this is interesting. If you're not ready to implement all that I have said, then it's what it is. Ambition without implementation is a ridiculous delusion. I mean no harm. I did not intend to insult anybody. I am way too respectful to insult you tonight. But I'm telling you, all of that UN, TED Global, and all of that good stuff, if you're not ready to implement after tonight, I mean, some of you should be so angry that after tonight you're going live. At least you will touch the button. What needs to happen should happen. You will touch it and show your face and smile and say hi, bye. But you've gone live. Because ambition without implementation is a ridiculous delusion. Forget TEDN, TEDx, TED Global, UN, World Bank. Forget it if you're not going to implement. Okay, you would have wasted your time, not my time, because I have so much fun doing this, but you would have wasted your time, right? Yeah, bye. Hi, bye. Right? Okay. I love you all. You know I do. I really do. I really do. Okay, let me get out of this slide. Before you show up in front of the camera, this is what you need to do. It's a checklist. All right. So first things first. First things first. Can you see this? I need to move this down. Sorry. So your appearance matters. We will see you before we hear you. So I want you to make a point of choosing an outfit. Now, this is it. Listen to this. An outfit you feel comfortable in. So I'm wearing a kimono. I absolutely love this kimono. It's so easy. It's just, throw it on and you're good to go. So it has to be an outfit you feel comfortable in, an outfit that looks put together. Anything tailored, clean, wrinkle-free is a great start. So I didn't say, wear Gucci, wear Prada, wear Louis Vuitton. No, that's a shoe. Do they? A shoe brand. They don't make clothes. Give me the clothes brands. Where are all the fashion divas in here? Give me the clothes, all the brands in the comments. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, because that's not what I'm looking for, okay? I mean, if you want to do that gap, okay, just give it to me. Give it to me in the comments. But bottom line is this: Forever 21, Burberry, Zara, Versace, Riva Island, Tommy. Look at them. Look at them. See them. Fashionistas. Yes, I mean, if you have to, yes, but this is it. Just be comfortable. Look the part. The way you are dressed might just be the way you are addressed. Now, for ladies, there is that big part about makeup. So personally, there are lots of things I can do well. Makeup is not one of them. And so I never go wrong with red lipstick. So literally, that's my getaway, So if you can do makeup and you can come have prim and proper, oh yes, please. It will be great to have something pleasant to look at. But if you're like me and you just couldn't be bothered, well, with my frames and red lipstick, I think I look pretty okay. Don't you think? So that's it. Your appearance matters. Okay. So you got to pay attention to how you appear. Check your surroundings, especially behind you. So behind me, this is a wallpaper. This is my wall of very positive words. I've got some amazing words there. This is so it's my whiteboard. It doubles also as a mini vision board because I'm always teaching. And so sometimes I make reference to this images on the board, right? So check your surroundings, especially behind you. It's safer to lean against the wall to minimize what is behind you than to risk someone walking behind you inappropriately. During the lockdown, we had so many cases of people who walked out naked, you know, not knowing that their family members were live. So you don't want anything like that to happen to you. Okay. Yes, red lipstick, you can never go wrong with it. Awesome. So we're moving quickly. Smile. Come armed with a smile. It works wonders. It lightens up the atmosphere and allows for conversations to flow freely. You're never fully dressed without a smile. So don't go live and you're like, good evening. Good evening. I mean, people are just going to be like, come on. I mean, you might not be all bubbly, bubbly, sparkly, sparkly, but truth is, come on, you can smile. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And also, whenever you're on camera, do not slouch. Remember to stand up straight, square your shoulders, chin up, and I can promise you, you're going to look more confident and ultimately feel more confident as well. Your body language, people will read your body language. I want you to face the camera and let your arms hang naturally at your side. But hey, if you're a half talker like me, let it loose. But I mean, don't overdo it because too much movement can be a little bit distracting to your audience. All right. So how you present yourself physically tells people a lot about what you feel inside. And so you have to make sure that you bring your A game. Has there been any time where maybe you were having an argument and then you received a phone call and the first thing the person said on the other side was, "Are you okay?" Have you ever experienced that? Talk to me. Have you ever experienced that? Yes, Tolu's waving her hands. Yes. And you're wondering, but this person wasn't there. Yes, it's because your energy was transferred in that moment from the sound of your voice. The person on the other side knew there was something wrong. And it's the same thing when you show up online. You don't want to come online when you're having a bad day. You don't want to come online when you're not in the best of moods. If you need to psych yourself, if you need to dance, if you need to listen to something that would lift up your spirit, by all means do it. Otherwise, you're going to transfer all of that negative energy to us, and we don't need it. Okay, so it's very important that you take note of this. All right, so the script. I want you to get familiar with the script. Now, this is for people who feel, okay, Naomi, I hear you, this is great, but what if I forget what I'm going to say? So you can grab a stick note, right? A very easy stick note, and you can put your points. Maybe you're going to teach about 3 ways to dress up for the holidays. So point 1, point 2, point 3, you can put on a stick note, okay? And it just helps you stay on track when you're speaking, okay? Awesome. And maybe you're now saying, okay, Naomi, this really sounds good. Yeah. I'm starting to feel this, but Naomi, I'm shy. Is anybody shy? Is anybody saying, Naomi, like this is really good stuff, but you don't understand. I'm really shy and I don't know how I'm going to do it. Like people are going to judge me. People are going to look at me. People are going to, what if I make a mistake? Is anybody shy? Falashade says, yes, so see me? Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't know that came privately. Someone said no longer shy. Timmy Tokwe says, I was for my first live session, but not anymore. Awesome. Okay, so this is what I want to share to all my people. Someone says, yes, really shy. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is what I'm going to say to all of you, my people. I want you to give yourself a reason to show up. Remember, I said there are people who are losing sleep because of that which you can do in your sleep. And not for it, it's not about you. So if I wasn't being so nice tonight, I would have said you were being selfish. And I say that. Maybe I should say it higher. Some people would be angry. Like, this sparkle queen, no sparkle for you tonight. Yes, it's a little bit of a selfish nature for you to not think about the people who are losing sleep, the people who are crying themselves to bed because of the solutions that you carry. And so you're being shy. And so you're afraid to show up. Give yourself a reason. And I want you to start with why. And your why should be powerful enough to keep you showing up. There are days I just want to not bother. Trust me. It's not like I'm constantly on a high like this. I want to just hide. But I think about the people out there who need my message. There are lots of people who draw strength from my work. And because of them, I cannot afford to not show up. It's so important that even when I'm going off social media, I take permission. But now I have an amazing team that even when I'm not there, nobody's going to notice because I'm involved with the creative process. And so even if I'm away, the team knows exactly what to do. It's a lot of work, but it's not about me. It's about the people that need the message. Have you heard of cases of people who were at the verge of taking their lives and then they watched something? Have you ever heard? Because I've heard of so many cases like that. Have you heard? Have you heard? Sometimes you're not showing up can be a life and death matter. It can be a life and death matter. Let us not get to heaven and there'll be people that didn't make it because you didn't show up. Let us not get to heaven and then it will be a case of, I am here because you didn't show up. God forbid. So we have to give ourselves a strong reason to show up now, not tomorrow, not next week, now. Because if you go and start thinking, you will not show up again. We'll be here 2021. Don't even give me December 1st. Don't give me January 1st. It's a lie. We still have how many days in 2020? You're showing up. And if you need help, I'm here. I'll hold your hand. I'll push you. Hey, I'm a pusher. I'll push you. See me, I'm coming for you. I'm just putting it out there. Tip number 2, boost your confidence. So these are for my shy people. Work on getting your confidence up so that you feel better stepping in front of the camera. Try some quick confidence boosters. Create positive affirmations. I can do this. I got this. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Hey, come on now. Pump yourself up and show up because the world is waiting. The world is waiting. Someone said, I will hold your leg and hand. Really? I'm right here, people. I'm right here. All right, so moving on. What if I make a mistake? We're almost done and I'm going to open up for questions. What if I make a mistake? People are not searching for perfection. They want to connect with you. This is so important. Nobody's looking for a perfect you. I ain't perfect, but the truth is they want you. And so show up with all your beautiful, your perfect imperfections. Okay, don't worry about making a mistake. My phone has fallen off. My earring has fallen off. Power has gone. NEPA has taken lights. For those of you who understand, it has happened. I continue because the show must go on. And I'll tell my audience, can you hear me? Can you hear me as I'm talking? They are running to go and turn on the generator. It's what it is. The show must go on. You must understand that this right here is your media empire. You can build a media empire. The Sparkle with Naomi company and the Women with Stories International that is existing today, 2 of my brands, they were not existing 5 years ago. Those 2 brands are as a result of showing up online, and there's so much more coming. Simi talked about Hajara's Purse. That's a social enterprise is what I call it. It's not, well, call it an NGO, whatever it is. In the last 6 months, we've raised $22,000 back to humanity. It's money we've given out in the last 6 months. So don't tell me Don't tell me you don't see possibilities tonight. Don't tell me you're going to allow the fear of making mistakes keep you behind the scenes. The spotlight awaits you tonight. So what if people doubt and reject me? These are frequently asked questions. Let me tell you this, loyalty to your dream will cost you. That's the truth. People will doubt you. People will laugh at you. People thought I was crazy when I started because I was always talking to my phone. I was always live, and people were wondering. Remember, there was no Facebook Live or Instagram Live, so there was no way of people knowing what I was doing. Loyalty to your dream will cost you, but you have to be clear about what God has asked you to do, and you must stay on that path. It's not your responsibility to go to the left or the right. You must stay on the path that God has called you to. And truly, Aristotle says no great mind has ever existed without a touch of madness. Where are my crazy ones? Where are the crazy ones? Where are you? Because it's the crazy ones that change the world. It's the ones that people say they are mad that are really the change makers. Where are my crazy ones? Are they here? Am I in the right community tonight? Where are my crazy ones? The ones who believe that, they can change the world. We're here. They, Ama, Onyinye, I see you. The weird ones, yes. Agogo, yes. Chika, yes. Tina, oh yes. Tolu, I turned crazy today. Oh my God. I love radical for Christ, more like, yes, we've all got a little touch of madness. We're not ordinary people. We're not ordinary people. All right, so let's go deeper. Don'ts of live videos for business. These are things you need to stop if you're already doing them. And if you're going to start, these are things you should never do. I see, Tolu, you're taking pictures. Don't worry. How about I give you guys the slides? Would you love it? Would you want the slides? Could you let me know that you want the slides? And I'm going to give you the slides. I'm going to give you the slides. Okay. Do you want the slides? Yes, 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 yes. Someone said, can we be nameless and faceless? No, you can't. Sorry. Not tonight. Okay, this is what you must never do. When you go live, don't ever say, let's wait for others to come in. Don't say it. Don't say it. Instead, start. Hello, my name is Naomi Osemedua. Welcome to today's show. I'm so excited to be doing this. Please let me know where you're joining me around the world. Go right ahead and tell me where you are. If your handle is not your name, go right ahead and put it in there. I don't care what you have to say, but don't ever say, let's wait for others to come in. It is disrespectful. It is disrespectful. Keep talking. Keep talking. They're going to come. And let me tell you why this is important, because all the platforms now have the replay feature. If you pause when you should start talking, you lose your replay viewers. You lose them because nobody has the time to forward, but they're there waiting. And you're like, let's wait for people to come. Let's wait for the room to be full. So me that came early, I'm stupid, eh? You said you were going to be live at 3 o'clock. And so I showed up at 3 o'clock, and you're waiting for people that will come at 3:05 or 3:10. No, you're disrespecting me and you're disrespecting my time. Don't you ever say, let's wait for others to come in. Number two, don't expect the early videos to be perfect, but keep showing up. It's going to get better. Don't give up. Number three, trust the process. If I quit in my first year or my second year, we won't be here today. No one would have heard about me. I was on for the first 1-2 years. Yes, people were hearing about me, but I think last year was really like that defining year. And last year was my 4th year. Last year was my 4th year. I flew 7 times internationally in 2019. 2019 was the year, but it was my 4th year. Imagine if I quit in my 3rd year. If at 2018, I was like, man, this thing is hard. What is all this? Yeah, what is all this? Imagine. So don't you dare give up. Trust the process. And number 4, don't be a one-hit wonder. All of you that were saying, once in a while, that's you. I'm talking to you now. One-hit wonders, let's go live when I feel like it. Go live in January. Next time you're going live is June. No, you have to be consistent, okay? And I'm going to share now how to improve your presentation skills and be more attractive to your audience. Oh my goodness, we're running. We're running. Someone said my first two videos were horrible, but the third was better. It's going to get better. Eden says, I remember that time you went live every morning on Instagram for months. Absolutely. I go live whenever I got something to say. You're the ones I'm talking to. Seriously, you have something to say. And again, it's not about you. It's about the people that you're serving. Eden just mentioned that. It's true. I've paid a mighty price. You know, it's interesting to talk about all the success and all the amazing things that have happened, how it started and how it's going. But in between all of that were long nights. I didn't tell you how when I started on Periscope, my son Sammy was 9 months old. A lot of times when he will wake up for me to breastfeed him, it would be 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Now, as a mother, come on, I like to sleep. To breastfeed a child in the middle of the night is one of the hardest things to do. I don't know about you super moms, but I'm just keeping it real here. So what did I do? Those times, instead of just, crying, woe is me, and this baby that wants to suck boobs till morning, I would join those who were in America, who were live, and I will be watching. Sammy will be sucking, and I will be watching. I will be learning. I didn't tell you about those parts. I didn't tell you about the times where my phone fell and I felt so silly, but I picked it up. I picked it up and I continued. There's so many reasons why I could have stopped this. Or when one of my neighbors told me, your videos are disturbing my feed, I wasn't tagging her. I wasn't tagging her. Periscope had an app that was supporting it called Catch. And Catch would say, when you're live on Periscope, where can we share your videos? And I gave Catch the permission to share my videos on Facebook and Twitter. And she said my videos were disturbing her feed. And so when I'm live, it's on Facebook, on my page, but it was disturbing her feed. Ah, that was painful. That was so painful. But I didn't quit. I didn't quit. I didn't quit. So don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give up. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. How to improve your presentation skills and be more attractive to your audience. Are you ready? We're almost done. 5 more minutes and I'm out of your way. The leader owns and supports the message. You've got to own your message. You've got to own your message. You've got to own it. Like, own it. Own it. I can't own your message for you. Own your message. Own it. And if you don't have clarity on who you're here to serve and why you do what you do, again, I'm available. Okay. All right. Also, the pinnacle of communication is a pure exchange of emotion. When you feel something and you can actively transfer that feeling to someone else. So what I'm really saying here is I've taken you guys through a lot of emotions today. Can you tell? I've made you laugh. I've gotten you to think. I probably have made some of you angry. I've gotten some of you to think. I've called some people selfish. I've called some people delusional. I've taken you through a lot of emotions today. And so there's something that has got to stick. This is what you want to do with your audience. You want to connect to the heart of what they feel when you speak. So you remain unforgettable. Unforgettable. They keep coming back for more. Again, I want you to know that big ideas matter. So what does your audience need to believe in order for them to take the action you want them to take? So when you show up live, remember, it's not about you. When I do bio audits, the first thing I look out for is, does your bio tell me what's in it for me? When people are going around searching for people to work with, they're looking for people who are solving their problems. And so when you're going live, you constantly have to be thinking of what you want your audience to do, what you need to help them with, okay? Engage the right brain. Most communication is forgotten, but the way to make your argument stick, really stick, is to plant it in the right brain. And how do you do that? By using powerful stories. And don't even tell me you don't have stories. You have stories. You might not know how to use them. That's my specialty. I got you covered. Okay, so you have to find a way of telling stories. And I've told you stories, like you might even forget everything I taught today, but there's one story at least you're going away with. And I want you to put that in the comments right now. I'm so eager to know which one of my stories are you going away with? Which one can you not forget? Talk to me. Talk to me while we rush through what is left. Again, craft. Oh, Sammy's. Run away from home at 22. Just go live. Okay, craft the leave behind. So ultimately, the biggest key to stickiness and retellability of an argument is the document you leave behind. Oh, wow, look at you all. Look at you all. So this is amazing because we're all your neighbor's envy. Somebody's going away with that. Oh, wow. First time African Periscope user. Yes, so I'm actually called the African Queen of live streaming. That period when my channel trended, I was the first African woman. So sometimes people call me the African Queen of live streaming. So I'm glad someone is taking that away. What you would have gone through alone. Don't give up, be consistent. Phone slipping down. Periscope live disturbing her Facebook feed. Is it her live? Oh, wow. I love it. Thank you. But see how you all are just picking what, what just connected to your heart. And that's exactly how you want your audience to feel every time you go live. Okay. So what do you want them to do after connecting with your content? Do you want them to think? Do you want them to laugh? Do you want them to cry? Do you want them to dream bigger? I'm hoping that today I've managed to make you do all of this. Because some of you now are sleeping tonight and you're like thinking UN, TED, Global, TEDx, World Bank. Come on now. Times, Forbes, Oprah. I got you to dream bigger tonight. I got you to laugh. I got you. I don't know if I got anyone to cry yet. Maybe I'll make you cry. But I got you to think too about, getting out there. And, today's a special day. Awesome. Oh my goodness. I appreciate all your kind words. All right. So becoming a more compelling and engaging communicator comes with practice. And once you've built the foundation, I need you to stay consistent and watch your audience be in awe every time you open your mouth to speak. And so I'm going to say this even as we wrap up. If you are not there top of mind when your prospects are ready to buy, know that your competitors will be. So you want to be there when they're looking for the people who carry the solutions that you yourself carry. I want them to find you. Okay. So let's end with Atinuke. She's also known as Brand Fusions on Instagram. Now, what's interesting about her testimonial is she never even worked with me. And it's funny because a lot of times I would share testimonials of people who have worked with me. She just stumbled on my live on Instagram and we got into a conversation in the DM, and she was like, I don't like being in front of the cameras, and she said she knew what it could do for her, but, she just wasn't comfortable with it. I looked at her page and guys, really, I was in shock because she had so much good content. And I literally said to her, you can do this. And I encouraged her, and that was it. It was a couple of months ago, she did this. This was a few months ago, and this happened July 2018. And she was helping me promote one of my challenges, Camera Confidence Content. I didn't even ask her to do it, but it was so amazing because that same week, and this is what I want you to see, that same week, she pressed the go live button. She just watched me live and came into my DM and she was like, this is really good. And I'm like, are you going live? And she had her fears, but that same week. So for all of you who told me you had never gone live, I'm hoping that tonight, you will make a decision to go live because the world is waiting.